everyone, and welcome to Crafternoons. I'm Miss Angela with the Indian Valley Public Library. Today, our project is going to involve this book. It's called Baloney and Friends Dream Big, but written and illustrated by Greg Pozzoli. Now, this is a graphic novel series, and if you saw the last video we did on this series, we showed you how to draw Baloney and Biz from this series, and we showed you how to maybe add a little bit of expression to the characters. Now, this graphic novel, instead of having tips on how to draw the characters, has a project where you can make your own mini book. Now, this tells you how to make your mini book, and I thought that was pretty cool. So even if you don't use the Baloney and Friends characters in it, you can really just draw anything. And this is a really simple project you can do over and over again and make all kinds of different books. So if you're following along today, what you need is you definitely need a piece of paper that is blank on both sides. And you're going to need a pair of scissors. They also recommend having a pencil, so when you draw your book, you can draw it, and a sense of humor. You also might want to have, when you're ready to make your actual book, you're going to need something maybe to trace your lines, an eraser, and something to color with, or you can just do a black and white book. Once we're done the book, showing you how to make the book, I'm going to show you some books that we made at my house. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our paper. One really important tip here, Baloney is telling us, follow these 7 steps to make your own book. And Biz is reminding us to read each step and make sure we understand it before folding or cutting your paper. So the first step says, fold the sheet of paper in half long ways. This is called the hot dog roll. And I already had mine creased a little bit, but basically what you're just going to do is fold it in half this way, crease it this way. And there you have your hot dog roll. You're going to open the paper back up and fold it in half in the other direction. That is called a hamburger roll. Fold, hamburger fold. So you're going to unfold it, and then we're going to fold it this way. And we're going to put another crease in there. Okay, so those are my first 2 steps. Turn the page here. Fold each half of your hamburger in to meet the center fold. So we're going to flip our hamburger this way. We're going to leave it folded, and we're going to fold it up just halfway and crease it. And then we're going to flip it over, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And crease it. Now we're going to unfold, and if you did everything that way, you should have 8 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're good. All right, so now we are going to refold the hamburger roll. I keep calling it a roll. It's making me hungry. We're going to refold it, and then on the top where this fold is, right in the center, right along that line, you're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut just that one part to the middle. So now you should have a piece of paper that looks like this. So like this, but you're going to keep it folded. And now here we're going to refold the paper like a hot dog, then push the ends towards the center and close the book. So we're going to push it. Oh, I'm sorry. Unfold it and fold it like the hot dog. So this is what we did here. So we had it like this. We're going to unfold it and then fold it the other way. And then we're going to push it together and we're going to fold it to make our book. So this is what it should look like. So I'm going to show that one more time, because this is the most complicated step. So we started out, we had it like this. So we unfold, fold this way, and then push it in. And then we're going to just bunch it together and make a book. So now you're going to flatten your book and you're going to crease it. And now you have a book that has multiple pages. So this just says crease the fold one more time to make it look easy to open and fold. You're just going to kind of press it together so now it stays in this shape like this. And guess what? You made a book. So that's what your empty book looks like. So now your really important job is to draw and illustrate and write a story if you want to write a story. And there's a lot of different ways. You can just draw pictures in your book. You can put text in your book. And I'm going to show you some of the examples that we did here. So I did this book here, and it's called The Happy Flower. So I just drew the title and the illustration. And once there was a happy flower. And then when I got to this part, I realized I was writing with my crayons, and it was making the text too big, so I switched to pen. She was happy when the sun was out. She was happy in the rain, but sometimes she felt lonely. Until she met, it's Biz the Bee from the Baloney and Friends series. Now they are friends, the end. And then here, you can write a little bit about the author. Sometimes in the backs of books, you have a little bit about the authors. Just keep in mind, your story, it doesn't have that many pages, so you want to make sure that you have enough pages. Plan it out before you draw, and then to make sure you have enough to get your story told, and you have to tell the story kind of quickly in a little mini book. You can also, if you're writing a graphic novel, you can draw panels like this, so then more can happen on a page. You just have to draw small panels, so I could draw multiple panels on each page, and then I could be a little bit of a longer story. So another example comes from my son Jude, and he wrote my first book. Now, he decided he wasn't going to put color in it, so he just wrote basic illustrations. He wrote my first book. Hello and welcome to my first book. My first book is, well, my first book. We are close to the end of the book. But at least we had fun on the way, I think. My first book is now a book. Yay! You did it! Yay! You made it to the end of the book. And it says there's a secret message. So if we lift up the corner here, it says, thank you for reading this book. So you can put secret messages in your book too. And then on the back, he had me write a little bio. This book was written and illustrated by Jude. Jude is happy that you read his book. And this is a picture of Jude. So this is where you could put information about you, or you can continue your book on the other page. So you get a lot of fun things with these books. So have some fun. There's all kinds of things. You can make the book over and over again, the little mini piece of paper over and over again to make your book, and make lots of different books and have some fun with it. See you later. Bye.